Hello, we're playing Black Rose again today. Last night it was so scary. I almost had a heart attack, and I'm not looking forward to playing again, but gonna play anyways. Oh, it saved my checkpoint. Good. Okay. Here we go. Okay, same place where I left off. Just gonna go straight for this door. I know.
There are a lot of strange things I've seen around this place. For instance, the fireplace that isn't even a real fireplace. It's some kind of ladder shaft, but there's a tough metal grate fastened over it that appears to be controlled electronically.
I knew it looked
most
weird.
likely by the lockdown system. I'm assuming the shaft leads down to the basement, but it must have been sealed off because it's not accessible from anywhere down there. Another thing I've started wondering about is a metal handle that's been sitting on Michael's desk for about a month now. I asked about it once out of curiosity, but he avoided giving me a direct answer. He told me it broke off of something. I had already assumed this, seeing as it's covered in dirt and rusted around the edges where it had clearly been attached to something for a very long time. Perhaps the biggest mystery I've encountered here is the place Myrtle always went for privacy. She was often depressed, so she was always going into the downstairs hall on her way to wherever it was she went to be alone. However, she seemed to vanish. The only place she could have gone from that hallway is down into the basement, but I went down there one day to ask her something and I couldn't find her. I'm wondering if there's a secret room somewhere down there. After all, I did learn from Michael that this building is from the 1600s, long before it was ever a funeral home. Buildings as old as this one sometimes have quite a few secret areas.
Definitely, 100%. Ooh, that came from down there. There's a newspaper on the table that I've never
They still
seen.
haven't buried them. Sullivan has been lying in his coffin now for 2 days, and Myrtle for 3.
Sullivan
Because
died?
Conrad refused to touch Myrtle's coffin after her funeral, it had to be put aside so Sullivan could have his. Conrad still simply doesn't want to have anything to do with the burial of either of them, even if all he's doing is preparing a future grave without actually touching the coffins. I'm starting to wonder if he had some type of unpleasant encounter with Myrtle and Sullivan's coffins, or he heard some absurd rumor about their corpses. What's sad is that Myrtle and Sullivan don't have relatives who care enough about their burials to actually do something about this. Michael was embarrassed to have to tell all the relatives and friends that the actual burials couldn't be held yet. Even so, none of them objected. Maybe they just didn't see a point in doing so, considering the person they would be doing it for is already gone. I don't know. As far as feeling nervous around coffins, I do get a strange vibe now in the visitation room. The atmosphere in there is starting to feel different. The air feels heavier, a little bit oppressive even. It seems to be more noticeable today than it was yesterday. I'm not quite sure if I believe in ghosts or not, but it seems to fit what I've heard before about locations having uncomfortable, negative energy due to evil or extremely upset spirits. Maybe it's just normal stuffy air. There aren't any windows in there, and it is the middle of summer.
I really didn't know Sullivan died. How did they die so close together? Okay, I heard the laugh come from another note.
It turns out that Devin got into the morgue by stealing Sullivan's key card from the office. Mrs. Raines had been in there and forgot to lock it when she left. Nobody knows exactly how the kid figured out the passcode, but considering what a flake his mother is, that's probably just something else she inadvertently compromised. They're burying Sullivan with a few of his belongings from the funeral home. I guess because he had worked there for so long and was so loyal to his job. Michael revealed that one of those belongings is Sullivan's key card. Of course, they would need to deactivate it from the system to avoid any breaches and the chance that it was stolen. But then again, Mrs. Raines would be the one who would do that. I discovered earlier today that Devon had stolen the system lock override key as well and hidden it somewhere in the building. This has got to be the most troublesome, ill-behaved kid I have ever encountered.
Yeah. Oh, it's over. Okay. Chapel. Yeah, the newspaper. I saw that. 57-year-old Sullivan James, one of the 2 funeral directors at the Shanmeyer Hills Funeral Home, was killed Monday after he tripped and fell into the tracks of an oncoming train. According to his co-workers at the funeral home, James had slipped into a state of grief-stricken hysteria just minutes earlier after experiencing an emotional breakdown over the death of a childhood friend and co-worker Myrtle Van Werf, who had been suffering from a severe brain tumor which doctors had deemed inoperable. Miss Van Werf passed away 9 days after the end of her predicted death date. James, devastated, apparently gouged out his own eyes using a scalpel from the funeral home preparation room, and managed to scramble out a nearby window. Miles Treadman and Embler at Chadmeyer Hill's funeral home and a short-time co-worker of Mr. James had begun to chase after the frenzied man through the field behind the building, but was not able to catch him before he reached a nearby segment of railroad tracks and tripped and falling down on top of them. Treadman and a few other eyewitnesses reported that James made no attempt to get up as the train quickly rolled in. Grief-stricken Sullivan James is killed on impact, the fast-moving train hitting him with such force that he was severed into 3 pieces. It has been speculated by those who knew the man that his fatal episode was driven by guilt for not treating his longtime friend how he believed he should have. This double tragedy at the Chanmeyer Hills Funeral Home has sparked a great deal of public interest in the site and has become an attraction for loitering and vandalism among young people. In the 3 days that have passed since the incident, 3 arrests have already been made. They never buried either of them. Both are still here. I know that. And that is what they look like under their wings. Okay. There's something written on the back. They say that if you take his rose, he wakes up. That's the only way his coffin will open. I heard that he also tears you into 3 pieces if he catches you. Oh. Can't move. Something's under the table. Oh. That was the little boy. They won't find it ever. V room 2. Oh, there's the room with the 2 locks. Okay, here we go. Oh.
All those attending the funeral service for Sullivan James, please gather in the visitation room.
That's the creepiest voice I've ever heard. Oh. There's a lot of whispering. Oh! Oh, those are people. Okay. Oh god. The visitation room. This isn't good. Oh. Oh. This isn't good. Not good at all. Oh, the black rose. Dare you, double dare you. Said don't take his rose. But you already know what I'm about to do. There's a black origami rose lying on top of the coffin. Yoink! Run. Oh! Oh no. Oh. Oh my god, Sullivan James, what happened to you?
Sullivan James
I'm getting the hell over
was
here.
blind as a bat. Sullivan James fell down flat. Sullivan James is withered and blue. Sullivan James is coming for you.
I don't like this. Oh, oh. What the hell? Run. I got a key. Go. Oh, run. This is so loud. Oh, something fell where Sullivan was. That was so loud. Sullivan James is scary, my friend. Is this just still locked? Yep. That is the loudest I've ever had. I really hope that wasn't too loud in the video. Where'd Sul? Oh! It's a key card. Take it. What's this key card for? Oh, is it for this? Ah. No, of course not. How do I go back? Oh, wrong button. Okay. It says paused. Oh, the little kids help me. Count the lines. Between the lines. Oh, so we've got a puzzle in our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 7, 6, 5. 2, 7, 6, 5. Damn. Maybe you count the lines. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2, 6, 4, 4. 2, 2, 6, 4, 4. 2, 6, 4, 4. Ah, I got it wrong again. Maybe count all the lines of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 9, 4. 2, 9. 2, 9, 7. 2, 2, 9, 4, 7. 2, 9, 4, 7. I got it. Open. Oh, I don't like this. This is creepy. Oh, I know.
Everyone here is dead. They've all been killed. Ghosts in this house are not like ghosts in other houses. If they're looking for something specific, their corpses actually get up. Someone threw the lockdown switch and I can't get out. I finally found the override key, but I'm not sure exactly where the switch is. Although I might have an idea. I remember overhearing a conversation Michael was having a few months ago about something which was located underground. I'm confused as to whether or not this underground location is the main basement where Myrtle's coffin is. I went down there a while ago and looked around, but it appears to be mostly a storage space. Maybe I missed it. The basement is extremely dark, even with a flashlight. Maybe I need to go search again more thoroughly. I need to find the switch. My very life depends on it, as do the lives of many future wanderers if this doesn't stop. One of the most unsettling things about this funeral home is that after a while, you start to feel as though it's hanging by a thread and on the verge of collapsing, prevented only by the mysterious force that fills the building. It's such a strange feeling. Maybe I'm not the same skeptic I was before working here. But where is that damn switch?
You
In
tell
the
me.
deepest part of the
Oh,
house.
in the deepest part of the house. Oh, okay, I'm getting out of here. There we go. Oh, yes, another save point. Oh, I can stop playing again. Oh. Okay, I'll read that note later on today whenever I continue on playing. Alright, thank you for watching. Goodbye.